Yo, what is going on, you quality lot? Quality XA here today, and today we are talking about a brand new feature what is coming in Destiny 2 known as a possible death penalty. But this information is coming straight from Game Rant, so if you'd like to check out this article, then please do. It's in the description below. So anyways, let's get right into this. So Destiny 2's raids may not be getting any easier, but a feature is being tweaked for the sequel. As part of its ongoing promotion of the game, Bungie today revealed that the raid in Destiny 2 will have a new death penalty. While speaking to Giant Bomb, Destiny 2 director Luke Smith mentions that the new raid will have a different death penalty than in Destiny 1. He didn't say exactly what that penalty would be, but he suggests that the days of no revives are gone, potentially for both heroic and normal difficulty. Here is what he had to say about it. The raid should always be challenging you to cooperate, collaborate and communicate, but I don't want to bring the difficulty down. We had a conversation, we have a brand new death penalty in the game for raiding. I think it's pretty unfun to die and just to watch on hard mode, so we have a brand new death penalty. And on the normal mode raids, people have talked about wanting to remove it because it's different. And why not just use the strike difficulty? But we don't want to change the difficulty because we believe our players are smart. We believe that motivated groups of players can take on these challenges and complete them. We've seen that. Based on Smith's comments, it sounds like the developers at Bungie want to eliminate those instances in the raid where a player dies and they are forced to watch their teammate attempt the instance without them. In some cases, it's nearly impossible to complete an encounter or a raid boss fight with a player missing, but usually a team can pull through, and for those 5 or less remaining players, that success is that little bit more satisfying, but for the player spectating, it's hardly a victory. On one hand, adding a new death penalty to Destiny 2's raid will give the endgame content a new complexion for the sequel, much like players no longer look at Nightfall strikes as the ultra-hard weekly ritual, where the team can fail under no circumstances. It's possible that Bungie wants less skilled players to feel like they are basically carried through the raid. The change to the death penalty might be focused on the new guided games feature, which will allow solo players to join up with pre-formed teams for top-tier experiences. If the death penalty is not as harsh, it might take those veterans more agreeable when it comes to adding a noob into their ranks. Given how vocal the Destiny community is, it is likely it won't be long before a discussion airs over whether this change will be a good thing or a bad thing. Unfortunately, Bungie probably won't explain what that new death penalty is. They typically like to leave those discoveries for the players' first encounters with the raid. So it's a pretty interesting article. I'm really excited to see what this death penalty is. Hopefully you'll be able to revive your teammate. Obviously they're a bit upset that people sometimes have to spectate, in other words. So with this little death penalty, it may be a thing where you may get less damage for a certain amount of time, or you can only use a certain weapon, something like that, but it will just be interesting to see what happens. But yeah guys, that's pretty much the video. If you did enjoy it, please do leave a thumbs up, as well as hitting that subscribe button if you guys are new around here. As always, I post daily Destiny content. There's some previous videos on screen now, and as always, peace out. I hope you enjoyed.